and welcome to the third day of the 10-day Lolita challenge. Today I'm going to share 3 inspirational Lolita pictures. Now the 3 images I'm going to show to you today are not recent inspirations. They are more images that I found at the start of my Lolita journey that have stayed in my mind for all that time. A lot of things come and go. I'm like a sponge. I see things, I absorb them, but it amalgamates in my brain, so there's not too many images that I've seen recently that stick out and are memorable, but these 3 are. I'm going to shuffle that way so I can put the images here in post. So let's get to it. So the first image is actually a stock image from DeviantArt. It's called Gothic Lolita 11 by Kakachi Stock. For this image and all the others, I will have a link to where I found the original in the description below. So this image was really foundational for me. I've actually blogged about it for a Lolita Blog Carnival prompt. I'll put that in the description below, but this sort of was the "this is Lolita fashion" picture for me. And for some reason it made Lolita seem a little more accessible, a little more relatable. I think it's because, honestly, the shoes she's wearing, one of my friends bought those shoes, so it actually made Lolita, rather than being this, oh, that's something that other people wear, it became something that I could wear. I mean, after all, a friend of mine had the shoes, so why couldn't I have all the clothes? On a sort of aesthetic level, I mean, I still think it's a really pretty picture. I love her hair, the pose, the artsiness of it, even though I can sort of nitpick it a little from my modern Lolita lens. It's still a beautiful picture, I still love it, and this was one of my original "this is Lolita fashion," and I like Lolita fashion. The second image is called Living in a Dream 2 by Josephine Johnson, also on DeviantArt. Now obviously this image is more classic Lolita rather than sweet or old school Gothic, whatever you want to call that first one. And to me, again, this just captured a beautiful aesthetic. This picture felt dreamy and fairy tale-like and absolutely beautiful. It also made me want a mini hat forever, and I don't actually like mini hats in real life. But yeah, I don't actually have much more commentary on this one other than that it was very pretty and it was aesthetically very much my jam, whereas that more sweet Lolita, it wasn't at the start of things. I didn't think I was sweet. And 2020 we're always looking back and being like, "Bit." The third and final image I want to show you today is called The Midnight Game 3 by Zemotion, also on DeviantArt. As you can see, this is a much more dramatic, editorial kind of photo, which I just love. And I think it's really beautiful because it has, much as everything's pretty, like all the girls are quite beautiful, you can't deny that, they're wearing lovely clothes, but there's just this edginess, this don't fuck with me vibe, gonna have to censor that, which I really enjoyed. Like, this was yet another edge of Lolita. Like, they're delicate, they look like dolls, they look like Alice in Wonderland, it's gorgeous, but there's also this hard edge to it, and I found that really inspiring. I mean, I still do. I mean, I want to get 3 friends and wear some old school baby and take some artsy photos. Like, legit, this is on my photography goals to recreate one day. But yeah, it's always been inspiring for me on so many levels, both how the models look and how the photos taken and how the fashion is presented. Not just being soft and girly, but soft and girly with an edge. So those are 3 images that I find inspirational in Lolita fashion. Even though, as I said, they are all images that I encountered earlier on in my Lolita journey, before I was Lolita or when I just started, so back in the early 2010s, they're ones that have stayed with me, and they're ones that I find inspiration in even now. I would love to do an old school photo shoot where I'm perched on a wall and being windswept. I adore the aesthetic of being like a fairy tale princess, you know, sitting under a tree reading a book, and yes please, I would like my squad of badass baby bitches, please. And I love that these images have stayed with me for all this time. I hope you enjoyed seeing them, and until next time, bye bye!